Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Slamriel. Welcome to If My Heart Had Wings. Yes, I know my facial hair is a lot different today. It's gone for some time, simply because I'm starting work this summer. It's gonna be working at a water park, and apparently management said that they think beards of, facial hair is intimidating. So the only thing I'm gonna have is a mustache for some time. Probably gonna last all summer unless I get another job that's actually beard friendly, which would be amazing. Nevertheless, welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. We're starting off with Kaneko being hungry.
みんなまだ帰ってきてないのか。頑張るな。冷蔵庫になんかないかな。ガッガッ。
And she found hat in the fridge.
チッス、ハット先輩。どうしたの？あんたもお腹空いた？
Or maybe not in the fridge.
ガッガッ。餌じゃないのか。じゃあ水浴び？ガー。
I guess I'll say yes.
そうかそうか。
Kaneko is really cute.
今日は涼しいね。これなら下着じゃなくても平気だわ。わわ。はいはい。水浴びね。いくよ。
I don't remember where we went off to. I remember we had the farewell party with Amane. I think we're right now out in the field practicing the flights. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, because last time the winch was fixed and we're waiting for the clouds. Yeah, I remember this. It's always starting to come back to me.
わあ。
Little by little.
気持ちよさそうでいいね。私も後でシャワー浴びよっと。クワックワックワッ。ん？ねえ、ハット先輩。なんだろうあれ。あ、ほら、なんか空が。
What did she see?
うっすら紫色してない？
Is that for the passage? Is the passage through the sky? The direction is...
東よ。ってことは。
Wait, real? For real? The eastern sky was blush purple. We were tidying up after finishing flight training for the day, but we stopped working to gaze at the eastern sky.
予兆なのかな？
Maybe. This was the moment we've been waiting for, but we were careful not to get our hopes up yet. We don't know, but until now, it hasn't been that color.
さあどうだろう。注意して見てたことないもん。気温は25度。昨日より3度低いわ。湿度はやや高め。風も出てきてる。これはもしかするかも。
I think we've found the morning glory, not even kidding you. We all look forward, God, I can't speak whatsoever, sorry, towards Amane. Amane looks to the eastern sky. She was just standing there, quietly. While looking at the signs that indicated that the phenomenon could occur, she seemed to be assessing the situation. Or maybe she was praying. It might occur tomorrow morning. The 2 days left to, of the summer holidays. Really? 2 days only? Damn. This was the first time limit for Amane's activities with the Soaring Club.
先輩。わかってる。うん。大丈夫だ。
I gave Kotori a prod and spoke quietly to her. The second in charge should take care of occasions like this.
そうだった。
Excuse me.
おはん。みんな聞いて。モーニンググローリーは明日の朝必ず現れる。そう信じましょう。だから今夜は当番関係なく全員夜明け前に起きてフライトの準備をするわよ。ああ。
Amane doesn't look too sure about this. I mean, at the same time, she's probably nervous, like, what if it is? What if it isn't? Will all this be for naught and everything? Only 2 days till she's gone. It's 4 a.m. Don't make too much noise. Kaneko is still sleeping.
了解。了解。
Kotori,
ごめん。
she okay? We got up at the usual time for people whose turn it is to watch the dawn sky, and carried out things outside the dormitory. There is still 1 hour before the morning sun rises. We have to complete our launch preparations before then.
ずいぶんと冷えるわね。薄着だとちょっと肌寒いくらいね。
Amane, will you be alright in those clothes?
うん。大丈夫だ。ビシッとしてよね、あまねちゃん。これから雲の上まで飛ぶんだから。
Something is on her mind, I can kinda tell. Kotari, you speaking real loud. Agiha, how's the sky?
よくわかんない。
Excuse me. My bad. The sky was covered in darkness, and it wasn't possible to see with the naked eye whether or not there were any clouds. Anyway, let's hurry. If we hang about too long, we won't make it in time for dawn. Alright, let's see if we can possibly make it. We reach the runway, oh I like this music actually, and immediately begin work on the assembly. Right, Eltron. Elron?
オッケー。
I guess it's Elron. Left. Elron? I think? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these terms correctly, but whatever, left Elron.
問題なし。
Next is the elevator. While this is going on, I ate a rice ball that I had made the night before. I have to do something about my empty stomach.
あまねちゃん、さっきからどうしちゃったの？すまない。別に何でもないんだ。大丈夫よ。きっとうまくいくから。はい、おにぎり食べて元気出して。ありがとう。葵、いけそう？
I don't know. In the training, I finally figured out how to catch the thermals. The highest we've flown in training has been 600 meters. We won't be able to reach the morning glory at altitudes like that. How high do we have to go? Over 1,000 maybe? Suddenly, a strong wind blows.
葵くん、だいぶブレーキを出してくれ。
Got it. When the glider is on the ground, lift will be created if wind hits the main wings. With wings this strong, if we're careless, the aircraft might start floating upwards. That's why we make use of the equipment used to reduce lift during landing. If lift is at low level, you'll be okay even if the wind hits it.
急に風が出てきたわね。モーニンググローリーの影響かしら。
Possibly. It said in a book that that's when this occurred in Burketown, Australia. Burketown? Okay, just making sure I said it right. Raging winds will blow in beneath the clouds. We need to use a crosswind launch. Of course, when strong winds blow from the side, the glider will be blown with them, so we need to use a special technique for the takeoff. We haven't practiced it much, but we should be okay.
見て、夜が明けてきた。
Yep, there we go, that's a pink sky. That's the thing we need. The eastern sky became dimly bright. Also, the conditions of the sky became clear.
あそこにある雲。
I think that's actually from the Morning Glory. It is, isn't it? Dawn hadn't broken yet, and the sky was still gloomy, but we could see the outline of the clouds. These clouds could be called Morning Glory, and were fine and delicate and looked like they could disappear any minute.
小鳥、発行準備。ラジャー。
Everyone quickly got into position. Amane and I got into our seats in the cockpit. Oh, another movie? Oh, please be another movie.
横風が強いぞ、葵くん。
I don't know. Oh, sorry for bumping the mic. It's like really close to the mouse. I might use this as a thumbnail. I don't know. Future Sam, remind yourself. Okay, I'll use full rudder from the start. I'll push down on the rudder pedals even though we are not moving yet. If we are hit with a crosswind during takeoff, the glider's nose will face into the wind. This is called the weather vane effect? Sorry. By turning the rudder in the opposite direction, we can reduce the weather vane effect. However, because the rudder has almost no effect until we pick up speed, we need to push the rudder pedal before launch and gradually release it as we accelerate. I gotta say, the creators of this visual novel have gone through a lot of detail to learn how to fly a plane. I'm not even kidding you, this is impressive. This is the first time we've taken off in such strong winds. This kind of feels like a rehearsal, but we have to do it.
Runway is clear.
Agia came to let us know that there were no obstructions on the runway. Then, moving around to the side of the glider, she lifts up the left wing, a little higher than usual. The wind is blowing from the front right direction. If the wings are horizontal during takeoff, the wind from the side will go under the right wing, messing up the balance. That's why we need to launch with the right wing a little lower, to stop the crosswind from going under it. To maintain the bank angle at which Agia is lifting it, I move the yoke to the right to operate the right aileron. Launch preparations complete. Here we go, Amane. Amane replied nervously. She's probably freaking out. I give the thumbs up to the signal to Agia outside.
発行準備完了。 小鳥あげて。
I guess we're off. Oh, Sam spit on the screen there. The moment Agia gave the signal, the winch started moving as if it couldn't wait. The glider steadily accelerates. I pull back on the yoke.
頼んだわよ葵。
Leaving behind Agia, who was holding up the wing and running with us, the glider floated into the air. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Up in the air we go. Ugh. The glider wobbled like crazy when the crosswinds hit it.
大丈夫葵くん離れちゃう。
We're okay. We'll level it out.
なんとか無事だ。よいしょ。
As we accelerate, the ailerons start working, and we're able to maintain the bank according to the crosswind. Tilting the rudder in the direction of the incoming wind, the glider steadily rises into the sky. Our airspeed is real fast. We're climbing much more quicker than usual. Even if it looks like we are flying at the same time, at the same speed, if the headwind is strong, the speed of the wind hitting the glider, in other words, the airspeed is different. When the airspeed is high, lift increases, which causes the aircraft to rise. Today, the wind is strong. The power of the winch is pulling us fights against the power of the main wing lifting us up, causing the glider to shake. Releasing. Just before passing over Kotori's head, who is operating the winch, I'll release the tow rope. Whoosh. Free from the force that was holding us down, the glider was suddenly thrown up into the air. I immediately turned around to check that the tow rope has been released.
離脱確認。離陸は成功だ。
Hell yeah. Okay. I checked the altitude to the altimeter. We're currently 300 meters above the ground. Then I look up at the sky above. Outside the dome-shaped canopy, all I could see was sky. A sky changing from night to morning. Indigo, orange, and pale yellow. The morning sun paints a complex gradient as far as the eye can see. And there, in the middle of a straight line of clouds stretched out. Amazing. I guess that's the morning glory. Wow, that's kinda cool. Felt like I was being sucked into the air as I stared at this spectacle. Are those girls still out there?
本当だ。なんだろう。不思議な雲だね。まるで誰かが筆で描いたみたい。
I wonder when they actually get to play a role in this visual novel at all.
だとしたら達筆ではないわね。そんなことないよ。すごく綺麗だと思うな。お上手。
One's clearly the broody one, one's clearly the happy one.
相変わらず何でも褒めるわね。と、ねえ、姉さん、あれ。
Did this see us?
あ、
Yeah, that's us.
何か飛んでる？あれ、もしかして。あ、この前ここで見たグライダー。何してるのかしら。こんな朝早くから。飛んでるじゃないかな。
Not flying, gliders can't fly.
それは見ればわかるわよ。そうじゃなくって。じゃあ、あそこ行こうとしてるんじゃないかな。あそこ？ほら、あの雲のところ。
Yep, that's where we're going.
すごく綺麗。うん。不思議ね。どうしてあんなものができるのかしら。ほんと奇跡みたい。でもあの写真のとはちょっと違わない？これからもっと大きくなるのかしら。
Maybe?
さあ、葵くんたちは今どこ？ちょっと待って、双眼鏡で見てみる。あ、いた。どこ？ほら、湖の上。今キラって光った。
Whoa! Clutching the yoke, I somehow managed to maintain our position. The airflow is getting really rough, He's taking everything I got just to keep us, just to keep our position. On days where the airflow is stable, I only need to hold onto the yoke lightly. However, in these rough skies, the glider is shaking all the time, and we don't know where it will be hit with sudden winds. I need all my concentration as the glider takes the wind. I'm fine. More importantly, can you search for some thermals, Amane? Amane looks outside the canopy to search for places where thermals may occur. Clouds are the markers used for finding thermals. Clouds are formed when the warm upward drafts are cooled in the sky. Therefore, thermals are usually below them. As I watch the varimeter, I fly based on guesswork. The varimeter is one of the instruments in the glider and tells us whether it is rising or descending based on atmospheric pressure. If there is a sudden change in the varimeter, it's possible that we've entered a thermal without realizing. There's no reaction, huh? The reaction from the varimeter was slow, and the glider was gradually descending. I'm on a call from the front seat. Where? Roger. I'll pull the yoke to the right and push the rudder pedals, and the glider turns. The rudder feels heavy. When the ailerons of the rudder takes a strong winds, they become heavier, but that means that their effect is stronger. Is that it? In my field of vision, I can see the small clouds Amane had found. There's a small, fine, elongated cloud. Please let this work. Are we going up in the air? I feel like I'm praying as I fly into the clouds. This is actually really tense, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I'm just so tense right now. We continue for a while, and we don't seem to be hitting any thermals. After all, we can't see them, so we don't really know if they're there or not. Where is it? I'll go to turn so we can head towards another area. Then... Whoa! Suddenly, the air wing lifts up, tilting the aircraft. Yes, I know. This wasn't the feeling of being shaken by a crosswind. Rising thermal grazed the wings. I quickly turned the rudder to the left. The varimeter reacts. The glider was rising. We've entered a thermal. As we confirmed that, I continued to turn the glider. Thermals extend upwards through the atmosphere like a pillar. In most cases, the strongest lift is the center, known as the core. Normally, it gradually gets weaker the further you go towards the outside. That's why, if you want to climb higher, you have to get as close to the core of the thermal as possible. I turn the glider to search for the core. The varimeter tells us that we are rising. We're getting closer and closer to the core. Said Amane as she looked at the instruments. I try to keep the glider circling in the same area in an attempt to rise in the core of the thermal. We're going up? Alright, we're climbing. Through the seat, I feel the glider was rising. It's jokingly called the ass meter, which you can feel all sorts of G-forces through the seat, and is one of the sensations that are important for piloting a glider. That's because the thing that informs you of the glider's reaction the quickest is not the instruments, it's the seat that is in direct contact with your body. While getting a positive response, and not wanting to lose it, I pay close attention while operating the controls. Pay attention to the ass meter, guys. When gliding. Hell yeah. I gotta say, although everything's going so well, part of me is kind of brooding the fact that maybe something's gonna go wrong, and now that I said it, I actually kind of regret it. Ignore that I said that. Let's keep... God damn it, let's keep on going. And there we go. Won't be able to rise any higher here. The G-force that felt so strong at first were now getting weaker. We'd risen to a certain extent, but we were now just maintaining the current altitude. If you stay here like this, the thermal might grow, we might be able to gain strong lift. Well, if you think about the time, it's quite likely that it will happen. This is because thermals get bigger as the sunlight hits the earth, which heats quicker than the air, and with this level of heat, the air close to the ground warms up, causing thermals to occur. Since last night was so cool, when the morning sun hits the earth, more and more strong thermals will start rising. But we don't have time for that. If we waited a little longer for the sun to come up completely, the morning glory will disappear. We're getting out of this thermal. As we look up to the morning glory in the distance, we flew out of the thermal. Thermals are often thought to extend straight up like a pillow through the air, but actually they don't go straight up. In the same way the smoke is blown by the wind, thermal twists when hit by wind from the side. While we were climbing to the thermal that was leaning to one side because of the wind, moved further away from the morning glory. The morning glory doesn't just stay in one place. It is rotating as it rolls, moving across the lake. If it gets too far away, then we'll have no means of catching up with it other than falling to increase our propulsion, which makes things difficult. Increasing speed. I'll push the yoke forward, pointing the nose downwards. While sliding down on the air, the glider accelerates. Whenever the nose is pointed downwards, the ground always comes into view. Amane, who is scared of heights, stifles her screams. Amane, we'll be okay. This glider will not fall, I'll make sure of that. Damn. Aoi's being a man here, seriously, he's being pretty badass.
そんなことないよ。ちゃんと飛んでる。でもまた高度が下がってるわ。サーマルを出たのね。この状況なら賢明な判断かも。
Who is this girl that knows anything about gliders? What the hell?
サーマル?
And she doesn't know anything.
ねえ、サーマルって何?
Yep, doesn't know anything.
なんでもないわ。でもこのままじゃ落ちる一方よ。次のサーマルを早く見つけないと。
Who is this girl and how the hell does she know anything about gliders or thermals? She probably wants to know what it is. We caught up with it.
けど高度もだいぶロスしたぞ。
To get back the altitude that we lost, we search for the next thermal. In theory, they occur more easily above ground than looks like soil or wide area of asphalt, like parking lots.
あそこはどうだ?
Amanda points towards the runway from which we had taken off. There was a wide area of soil in the sunlight. It certainly met the conditions needed for thermals to be made easy. Alright.
あれ? なんか戻ってきたよ。着陸する気かな。まさかトラブル？葵くん、葵くん、どうしたの？何があったの？
Don't panic. We're just searching for thermals.
トラブルじゃないのね。
That's right.
けどこの時間帯じゃサーマルを見つけるのも大変よね。
Can be kind of hard, yeah.
ちょうどいい場所にこれから発達しそうな雲でもあればいいんだけど。他に何か目印はないの?
Sorry, sometimes I just gotta drink water. I'm doing a lot of reading here, and I did a lot of recording today, so please, don't hate.
あとは実際に飛んでみるしか。もう少しなのに。双眼鏡貸して。何かないか探してみる。
We did get some lift above the runway after all, but it was weak. It wasn't enough to raise the heavy double-seater glider. Must be because the ground hasn't warmed up enough to create strong thermals. Damn it! Aren't there any around here? In the meantime, the glider is gradually descending. Whoa! Then the wind came. Perhaps because of the influence of the morning glory, the airflow has been disturbed. The glider wobbles as if it is hit by the strong winds, temporarily reducing lift and causing a drop in altitude. I start to feel impatient. Should we have stayed over there after all? It's getting a little tense, I'm not even kidding you. The crowd from before was moving even further. The cloud from before was moving even further away from the direction we want to head in. Even if he can rise to the altitude we need, it would be too late. How much time has passed since we took off? Meanwhile, the sky has become brighter and has changed from the morning glow to light blue.
届かないんだ。
Mana mumbled to herself, while looking up at the passage of clouds stretching across the sky. No, that's not true. It's right in front of us. We'll do something about it. Kotori and Agiha were also looking for clouds from the ground. We haven't reached the time limit yet.
やっぱりだいぶ高度を下げてる。サーマルを見つけられないのね。どうしよう。このままじゃあの綺麗な雲に届かないよ。頑張れ頑張れ。頑張っても上昇気流が吹かないんじゃどうしようもないわね。トンビが飛んでるわ。グライダーも鳥さんみたいに羽をバサバサやって飛べればいいのにな。だからエンジンを乗せればいいのにって。あら、どうしたのヨルちゃん。こっちへ来るみたい。え？あ、ほんとだ、こっちに来る。頑張れ頑張れ。
Thank you.
変ね。こっちの空にもそれらしい雲なんてないのに。超頑張ってー。
You're right, Kotori.
間違いない。双眼鏡じゃ小さくしか見えなかったけど。
In response to Kotori's transmission, we headed across the lake towards Windmill Hill. There should be some thermal over there, but there aren't any clouds that seem to indicate thermals.
サーマルがあるからといって必ずしも雲が作られるわけじゃない。
Maybe I would use this as a thumbnail. This actually looks really good.
それに多分丘が斜面になっているせいだと思う。
Do you mean the thermals occur more easily above slopes?
ああ、太陽光は地表に対して斜めに降り注いでいるだろう。けど斜面になっていればその光を正面から受けられる。
That's a good point.
その分エネルギーが集中して温まりやすいんだ。
It's true. The sloping surface of the hill that we are headed towards is shining from being in direct light of the morning sun. How is it, Kotori?
いたいた、見つけた。さっきよりかなり高くまで上がってる。間違いない。トンビよ。
We can't confirm that from where we are right now, but it seems like a kite is flying above the hill. Kites are birds that glide to high altitude using upward drafts. In other words, there's a thermal over there. However, that doesn't necessarily mean there's enough lift to raise a heavy double-seater glider. But there's nothing else left for us to try. I didn't think of anything other than aiming for that point. Eventually, the glider crossed the lake and approached the air above Windmill Hill. Whoa! Suddenly, we were shaken vertically. The varimeter told us that the glider had dropped sharply. Being caught in a downward draft? I panicked and the next moment, we felt a huge impact. Did we go up? I think we did! Oh my god, I think we did it! Suddenly, it felt like we were being pushed from below and the glider steadily floated upwards. I gotta say, it's actually not bad of a rendition of a glider. Not even kidding you. That actually looks decent. Then a little later, the varimeter informs us that we are rising. We had ridden a thermal. Hell yeah! It's pretty strong. We can do this, Amane. Did we grab a camera, by the way, to take a picture of? Yeah, way to go, Kotori. They got pretty strong lift. I think they can make it. Leave it to me. Yeah, on the wings that you guys made. This is great, I gotta say.
あんなの理屈で説明できるわけないと思う。理屈がないとあんな大きなもの飛べないわよ。すごいよ。すごい。
Is that how these girls get introduced? They get interested in gliders? Maybe? Before we knew it, the powerful thermals occurring above Windmill Hill had lifted us high up in the sky. We were getting closer and closer to the morning glory. We're getting closer, Mane. The clouds that, from below, looked small and intermittent? Jesus Christ, I can't read. Intermittent. Were actually pretty big when we got close to them. I wonder how wide they are. At the very least, that would comfortably be able to cover the width of this glider. The stretch out to around the distance needed to go diagonally across the lake. It's okay. If you can keep going above the clouds, it should be easy to pass across them. The thermals that we're riding were pretty powerful. As Amane has just explained, the slope of the hill is hit directly by the sunlight, so it heats up quickly. In other words, that means that the difference between temperature is bigger compared to the surrounding area. If there is no difference in temperature, then thermals will not be created, and if the difference is big, then strong thermals will be made. The upward draft that Kotori had found us feels strong enough to take us all the way to the horizon. While this is happening, the sun is rising, and the air temperature is increasing. Morning glory occurs from about 2 hours from the beginning of dawn. Come on, come on. Getting impatient. However, if we try too hard, we'll lose balance and we might lose altitude. While checking the rate of ascent of the variometer, I turned variometer? Whatever. I turned the glider to aim for the core of the thermal, the most effective part. Eventually, the glider that Amane and I were riding reached the altitude of the morning glory that we were aiming for. Then we had soon risen above that and reached a position where we could view it from above. Oh, this is a movie, isn't it? Oh my god, this actually looks really good, I'm not even kidding you. The production quality is increased compared to the last one. Look, Amane. I knew she'd be looking at it, but I said it anyway. It's because I was so moved. If there anyone who wouldn't be moved to see a spectacle like this, with a bluish-purple sky in the background, the passenger clouds shone as they were bathed in the pale pink sunlight. Words like beautiful wouldn't really express it at all. The world had come to mind was divine. My trembling hands gripped the yoke to gain an altitude to allow us to stay above the clouds. I turned into the thermal. I glanced at the front seat and I saw Amane from the side. I might just use this as a thumbnail, I don't know. Her eyes were open wide, like a little kid's, as she looked at the passenger clouds stretching across the sky. Oh, this is even better. This is even better, I like this. Perfect thumbnail. Amane, can you get the camera? Before we took off, Age had given her digital camera. I might choose this, I don't know. Whichever one. Both look really good, actually. She asked us to take a picture if we were able to fly above the morning glory. This is the perfect viewpoint, looking across the clouds. Nice. That's a good picture, actually. Alright, let's go. To that place. Amane nodded, as if preparing herself. We didn't come here to look at the clouds. We came to pass across them. Once we had gained enough altitude, I tilted the yoke and turned the glider. Now, it's time for us to go. The airflow here was calm, and we could fly without being shaken by crosswinds. In the upper parts of the sky, there were hardly any clouds, and the clear light blue gradient spread out in all directions. While paying attention to our rate of descent, we traveled along the space of crystal clear light. We are approaching the passage of light. A rolling airflow occurs around the clouds, and if we can ride that, we can pass along the passage of clouds as far as we want. We finally arrived. The morning glory was right there at our fingertips. And as I thought that... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. All of a sudden, it happened. As our view swung around, the divine road of cloud that should have been there in front of us in the space of a moment was getting further away. We suddenly lost lift, and then a few moments later, we realized that the glider was rapidly descending. I quickly pulled at the yoke, but there was no response. The field of vision span around. We couldn't even figure out if we were facing up or down. What is this? What is going on? Is this a stall? However, there were no signs that was going to happen. It was just like... Yes, it was just like there was no air. We had lost all our lift. We're falling! Oh god.
どうしたの？なんかあった？落ちてる？嘘！ちょっと双眼鏡貸して。やばい！どうしちゃったの？葵くん、葵くん、応答して！葵くん！葵くん、葵くん、応答して！葵くん！
I can't deal with that right now. The surface of the lake appeared from the other side of the canopy. We were falling with the nose pointing straight down.
葵くん！
I'll level it out. In the heat of the moment, I didn't know which control I used. Anyway, I tried to lift the nose up and stabilize the wings. Whoa! This doesn't sound good, actually. A shock ran through me that felt like the fuselage must be crushed. To us, the pilots, the vibrations passed through our bodies, and for a moment, I thought that we had crashed. Jesus Christ. Whew.
助かったのか。
I hope. Looks like it. The nose and the wings leveled out and the glider had gained lift and was floating. We were 200 meters from the surface of the water. Jesus! Oh my god, that's actually pretty damn close. In a moment, we had fallen almost 800 meters. If it was a few seconds later, it would have been too late. My whole body trembled with fear and relief. Are you alright, Amane?
なんとか。
Her shoulders were shaking, but her reply was okay. What the hell happened just now? There were no signs that the airflow had become separated from the main wings, in other words, a stall. It is often said that it can occur without warning, but for it to occur somewhere that has such stable airflow...
強い下降気流に巻き込まれたのかもしれない。
You mean just now? If that were true, it was pretty strong. Do things like this really happen? Oh god, what if that's what happened to Iska? Iska got caught in a very strong God, what is it called? Downflow? What is it called again? Downward. Draft, whatever.
夏の間、湖や大きな河川の中央付近では、時折ダウンバーストが発生することもあるらしい。
Downbursts are powerful downward drafts. If a downburst, a giant mass of air, falls to Earth, it is powerful enough to cause severe damage. If we were swallowed by something like that, we couldn't stand a chance. The place where we were was in the vicinity of the center of a lake, like Amanda was saying. We were so distracted by the morning glory that we lost sight of our own position. Because of the lake, the air cools, and it's possible that a strong downward draft will be created. If the air itself falls down, a glider, which floats using the power of the air, would have no choice but to be taken down with it. That might be why we've lost lift and fell, suddenly and without any warning signs. We heard Koteri's tearful voice over the radio. We're okay. Somehow we managed to level it out. We don't know. Amanda said that we might have been caught in a strong downward draft. A little more and we would have been upside down in the lake. Sorry, but we're right now. Good.
何が起こったの？さあ、わからない。故障したのか、あるいは強い下降気流に巻き込まれたのか。
I'm not... Look, How the hell does this girl even know about any of the drafts and anything with gliding? Who is she?
ええ、なんとか落ちる前に立て直したようね。はあ、危なかったわ。もう少し遅れたら死んでたかも。やっぱり人が空を飛ぶのって危ないことだよね。そうね。翼を持たない人間が空に憧れるのは勇気がいるし危険なこと。ん？姉さん？
Who are they? I wanna know. The morning glory. And there it goes. I quickly looked above. The place where we were just now is much further away. It's dazzling to think we were so high up. Let's go up there one more time.
無理だ、葵くん。もう間に合わない。
Really? We won't know unless we try. As I shouted, I looked to the sky. At some point, the dawn sky disappeared, and the sky was now filled with a clear blue color. And there it goes, fleeting away. Exposed to the sunlight, the passage through clouds was nothing like it was at the beginning, and was thinning out and gradually disappearing. I turned the glider toward Windmill Hill. If you have the powerful thermal from before, you might be able to make it. I will take Amana there.
いいんだ、もう。
But
あそこへ行くことはできなかったけど、イスカが見せたかった景色をほんの少し見ることができた。それで十分だよ。
Amane. Amane looked through the canopy at the clouds above.
これでさよならだ。
Amana's whisper, along with the passage of clouds, faded away into the sky. Damn. Well, we did it. We got a picture of the, Morning Glory. Last day of summer holiday. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sam Rio. Welcome to Hello, what have we got here? Hello ladies, how's it going? Breasts are the treasure of the net.
I kind of want to say you could dress better.